Back at it this morning. I might have found the culprit. I don't know. Had a brother said he's a suspect of the attack. I was going to come out here and look at it all again before I put it in, because this is a pain in the butt. But as you see there, see that pink and white stripe one? I took that wire out of the electric speedometer pack because I had a brain fart. I wound up using that. That goes where the alternator light. So that comes from the alternator, from the engine bay. It runs up this wire and it cuts on the alternator light. Because where is the brown? You see the brown there? It goes to the alternator light. I got it run down here on the input of the voltage. So, when the light, if I ain't watching the gauge, the light will catch my eye. Same way with the oil pressure and the temp. I got the temp light, where is it? Oil pressure and alternator on the left there. Oil pressure and alternator's brown. What is that? That is the high beam indicator and water temp. Two greens, high beam and water temp. So they're all running in case it starts getting hot and I don't look at the gauge, the light will catch my eye. Alright. All the pinks. See all the pinks and all the grounds. Let me see, where's that? There's a ground. And there's a ground. Where's that clock ground? I ain't got the clock in here. But that tack, it runs up into the ground. See, I don't have a clock ground, so I don't need that one. And a ground coming out of the blue. See, it's running across top of them right there. Goes into all the other blacks. All the grays. You see, where's the grays? Prindle lamp. Where's that? There's all the grays and whites. All the whites come from the gauges for the lights. The blacks are the grounds for the lights on the gauges. Going up to the dash lights. And they're all run in to this connector. See, the pink would be that pink is coming from there. All them pinks. The red on the tack. Anywhere a pink, it's under there. Anywhere a gray, all the lights, hot for the lights, is under there. For all off them gauges. And then the ground is off the gauges, is off the tack, is off the fuel, is off the dash lights, Prindle light, and all that mess. You can see over here the black. Over here we got brake light switch, left dash indicator. Brake light switch, left dash indicator. You notice something? Them are dash light wires on the third one on the left. They're saying cut them out. I don't have them cut out. I don't know what they're for. Because if you look, there's no light in there. There's the blinker. There's the brake. That was never a light. So I'm going to take and cut that black and gray one as they go into their respective heat shrinks. Because I did see there's a Prindle light. It runs up to the instrument cluster. Prindle light. There's the instrument cluster. See, here's how the gauges will work. The top ones are electric. These are, all I need is the brown wire. See, the volt for the light hookup, gray, and then the black. Gray and black run all in. Only one I need an extra wire to is the voltmeter, which runs up to the alternator light, which runs out up under the dash to the alternator. Mechanical oil. It's an electric / mechanical fuel. We know it's electric. It does it in the tank, sends feed up there. And the water. Got electric and the head, and I got the mechanical in the intake. But maybe, I don't know, See, that's all hooked to the lights, but it's still got indicators into it. But they're not hooked to the indicators. They're just hooked. I don't know, but it's showing. Like I say, this is electric gauges. That's electric aftermarket, because you can tell. The lights plus the electric, the pink is the electrical running to it. Think, buddy. But that caught my eye this morning. I didn't catch it. I was kind of flustered yesterday, and I didn't catch that. I was all worried about over in here. But I didn't catch it. And I was trying to take that out. And I can see you got to push a tab in. I've tried it. And that's a royal pain in the hind end. So I'm just going to, like I say, I'm going to take that gray one, snip it as it goes into its respective, where is it? Heat shrink. Same way with the black one. That's the only thing I see different. That's the only thing I see different. You know? Clock connects to fuse panel B. You know, I didn't have a clock. It never had a clock. Only thing I did was take the black. Yeah, because that'd keep the clock running for permanent juice. That's all that would be, is a permanent hot wire to keep the clock running. So, only thing I figure is that's the culprit. I don't know. That's the only thing that's different. Only thing. Other than, like I say, using stupid lights with mechanical gauges. But that shouldn't matter. It's all run with the headlights when I cut it on. The only thing that's got extra power is this right here. That's from the alternator, and that's running to the light, running to the alternator, into the voltmeter gauge. I'm going to cut them and see what happens. Because, like I say, it's simple. It's a freaking simple wiring harness, you know? Can't get no simpler. Unless it comes with all the ends already terminated, you know. It'd be the only thing to make it simpler if the ends was already terminated to length. But that's the only thing I'm finding that I ain't took time to really inspect. So I think that might do it. Lord, I'm praying it does. If it doesn't, don't. I thank you, Lord. But let's get on snipping them. Get everything all purdied back up. Get it in the car and see what happens. Oh, thank you, Lord. God bless.